Dating. Two complete strangers figuring out what's not so strange about each other. That's the way things worked way before me or even you started shitting our diapers and crying day and night. It's how our parents met, and it's how we got to be here. But things have begun to change in the last couple of years. We've all went through a pandemic. There are wars upon wars happening right now, crisis after crisis, and the worst of it, TikTok happened. And oh god, I hate TikTok. I can't even begin to try and express the hatred I feel towards TikTok. It has humanity in the raw. But aside from that, the thing I hate more than TikTok are dating apps. This new method of interacting and finding other people efficiently and fast, and it's absolute bullshit. And we all know that's bullshit, but we keep coming back to them. And you swipe and swipe and swipe and swipe and swipe and you keep on swiping until your finger hurts. And well, guess what? It's TikTok. It's the same thing. It's TikTok, but for that's what dating apps are. TikTok for and that's it. Okay, I'll give you a small example, a quick and short history lesson. Sorry for the impromptu, but it'll make sense. It's kind of an analogy, if you want to call it that way. If you want to call it that. Okay, so take the light bulb. Yeah, a small piece of glass, a small tool, a small invention that, however, changed the way our entire society functions and the way humanity lives. Well, buildings changed designs just to accommodate this new thing, yeah. The workday lengthened, the time we've spent awake has gotten way longer. New businesses got jump-started, and basically everything changed. It's light. It's just light, but well, it's light we can control. And I think of the fire. We all started from the fire, discovering fire. Well, this is a little more elegant than fire, but the same kind of principle applies there. Okay, so 150 years ago, you've heard of Edison. If you went to school, probably did. Well, companies at first tried to make light bulbs as fast, efficient, quick, long-lasting, however you want to call them. But the thing with making a product that's so good, people don't need to change them, don't need to replace them. If you make something that's theoretically supposed to be disposable and it's just too good, well, you won't sell more. Even if at first, yeah, for sure, sales skyrocketed, people bought them, businesses bought them, everyone wanted lights. But after a while, they didn't, because they already had them. And why would you buy more of something you already have and that works? It's stupid. So people weren't stupid. And that's how those same businesses that were flourishing almost fell into bankruptcy. And what was the solution to that? Well, make them just faulty enough that people would be forced to replace them more often. And when that happened, back in the game, back in the business, everything was fine, more than fine. It was good. And well, coming back to our discussion, that's the same thing that applies to dating apps. The same. And take the light bulb again. Small thing, small piece of glass. Yeah, you don't even think about it when, I don't know, your bathroom light pops or when your car's headlights just go out. You go to the store, buy a new one, replace it, go on with your day. And it's the butterfly effect right here. How one small thing changed our entire world. And dating apps are doing the same thing. They're changing the way we see each other, the way we interact with each other, the way human connection works. It's changing everything, and it's not good. It's not a good change. It's horrible. And okay, take this for example. You install an app, you swipe, you make your profile, you just sum up your entire human existence in like a small witty bio, put 5 pics you look good in, and well, select some interests like, oh my god, you like going to a cafe, you like wine, you like hiking, or you like going on vacations. That's insane. Wow. Okay, so you do that, you sum up your human existence in a couple of words, and you swipe on other people that did the same. And you swipe, and you swipe. And if the app was designed to help you, well, you'd find your other half or someone you're compatible with, because algorithms. But I'll get onto that in a sec. So you swipe, and you swipe, and you swipe. And if you did find the one, well, you just uninstall the app after. Where's the profit? There's no profit. You just uninstall the app. You went away. And so the algorithm that's designed theoretically to help you is doing the exact opposite. And it's making you swipe and go through people you otherwise wouldn't even have met. And you swipe and you swipe and you do that, and you buy premium plans and subscriptions, and basically a fighting chance, more visibility, put yourself out there. And in doing that, we have basically transformed people into instant gratification and products. Like in a store, you're going through the aisles, looking at them, one catches your eye, add it to the cart, change your mind, put it back, keep on browsing. And that's what people have become. We look at them, we look at each other, and we're just like, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. I don't know, that's insane to me. Yeah, and again, the fact that connection, one of life's most beautiful and gut-wrenching parts, the thing that brings us joy, and also being the one that takes it away, it's being transformed into something so artificial. It's being destroyed, and we're looking at it, and we're actively being a part of that destruction. And the discussion about connection could go on for hours and hours. It's a complex subject, and I'm not really qualified to talk about it, but it's just my small piece. Why is connection disappearing? Why is it being destroyed, aside from these dating apps? Because I can't quite blame them for everything that's happening. There's one more aspect to it. My camera keeps on dying. I'm not really sure why. Okay, I'm gonna cut this short because I'm losing my mind over here. So, third places. What are third places? There was this guy, Ray Oldenburg, that wrote in his 1989 book, The Great Good Place, about the concept of the third place. He advocated that people need 3 rounds in order to live happy and fulfilled lives. The first one is home, the second one is work, and the third place, you figured it out. Okay, so what is it exactly? It's this societal glue that brings people together, and it represents a space where others, and where you, me, or anyone, can be parts of communities. It fosters this civic fulfillment. But they've begun to disappear. Okay, so take the people of Cuba, for example. Their economy is in shambles, they don't really have a lot going on, and it's not their fault. It's a long discussion about that. Although their context is absolutely horrible, you see them with their doors wide open, whilst music plays in the street, and they're all hanging out with each other. Because it's easier to share the burden with someone by your side. That's why I don't get the idea that you need to be rich and you need to isolate yourself from other people and just you're alone and that's it, you're by yourself. And that's a good thing, that's a desired thing. It's not, in my opinion. I don't want that. I'd rather have a community of people I can rely on and have a purpose for waking up the next day and seeing them and sharing beautiful moments together than, I don't know, owning a flashy car or a big mansion or having all of these things. We have this idea that we need to own everything. We need to have... Life isn't about owning. You don't own anything. You're alive for the max, I don't know, like 120 years. But those are exceptions. We're here for a bit, so what's your purpose, I guess? Is it to own things or to live life? And it's harder and harder to do that. It's getting incredibly difficult to live a meaningful and purposeful life. And it's not entirely our fault. That's the infuriating part and the infuriating aspect of it. It's not our fault. But we're stuck in this. And it's in our power to do something to change our context, or to change the way we see our context. We're stuck in this hamster wheel where we need to do that and be that and buy that and look a certain way, and we need to wake up at 5 a.m. and take cold ice showers because that surely helps in I don't know what way. But in doing that, we're unhappy and we're alone and unfulfilled, and we don't find any purpose in waking up the next day. And that sucks. And that sucks for everybody. So you're just stuck doing this over and over again, with maybe a small break or vacation in between, if you can afford to do that, of course. And it's really sad. It's saddening to see that people can't really interact and find others naturally. And I don't think that the purpose of life is to have your wallet full and your soul empty. It's to share the joy of winning the battle against percentages, because the odds were stacked against you, all of the odds. We won a battle against the dark pitch universe, you, me, and the rest 8 billion of us. The thing I want to leave you with, because I don't want to waste more of your precious time, is a question that I keep asking myself. Maybe you'll do that too, and it might sound cheesy or sound like a cliche, but it's not, and I'd like if you would try to analyze it a bit further than its face value. And that is, what do you want your purpose to be? But really, what do you want your purpose to be? Not what you think your purpose is or what the universal purpose for humans is. And if you figure it out, drop a comment or talk to me. I have an Insta, I have an email, I have the comment section. So, I'll see you there. And maybe subscribe if you like this type of content. Maybe, just maybe. Peace you.